Hello, everyone. Heartland Season 16, Episode 12 aired on CBC last Sunday. The episode was titled Memory, and it was an episode with characters remembering things from their past, some of them hurtful and some enlightening. There were also revelations about Finn's current relationship status, and we learned about Amy's decision about Finn. Let's review what happened in the episode and see where our favorite characters are in their lives. At the beginning of the episode, Jack, Lisa, and Katie go on a fishing trip to their old cabin. Not only this place helps Katie to talk about her crush on a particular older boy, but it also makes Jack remember terrible stuff from his past. During most of the trip, Katie keeps writing in her notebook, and when Jack asks her what she is writing, she replies and says it's a silly poem. She later allows Jack to read it, and Jack turns it into a beautiful song. When Jack plays the song with his guitar and sings the lyrics, we understand that the poem is about Katie, her feelings about Logan, and how she felt jealous when she saw him with Miley in the previous episode. The song is a beautiful tribute to loving someone and not being loved in return. Katie turns out to be a good poet after all. As for Jack, he gets emotional when he sees old whiskey bottles in the cabin. It reminds him of his father and how he drank like crazy. When Lisa says she wants to renovate the cabin, he says yes because he wants to destroy that terrible memory of his father. But at the end of the episode, Lisa convinces him to change his idea because she says they just added a beautiful memory with this trip. So memories can change and horrible places can be turned into beautiful spaces with just the people inside them. He ends up saying okay to the renovation. As for other characters, this episode was shaky. Amy, for one, had to confront Christy, the woman in Finn's house in Kindersley. When Christy comes with a horse to Heartland all of a sudden, Amy is genuinely shocked and tries to understand the situation. Christy says she is Finn's fiancé and says Finn talked a lot about Amy. Her horse, Lincoln, doesn't want to get out of his stable, and she wants Amy to work with him. Amy hesitates but says yes when she learns that Christy is the sister of Finn's late friend, Jay. It turns out in the accident that Finn lost Jay, Christy was also in the car, but she didn't remember anything, just like Finn. But since Finn was in the driver's seat that day, he felt guilty about having caused the accident. But working with Lincoln, Christy remembers what happened during the accident. Lincoln was on the road and that's why the accident occurred. Jay, Lincoln's owner, was in the passenger seat next to Finn, and when he saw Lincoln on the road, he tried to drive the car off the road, not to hit the horse. So, sadly, he died saving his horse. Christy remembering this helps Amy to work with Lincoln, who in the end manages to walk on the road without going uneasy. But Christy's trip to Heartland doesn't just help the horse. It also reveals something to Amy. Christy is not Finn's fiancé. They used to be together and were even engaged, but they couldn't stay together after the accident because Finn couldn't get past his guilt. But now that Christy knows the real reason for the accident, she will go and tell Finn about it, and maybe they will repair their relationship, and things will rekindle. You may ask what Amy feels about all this, but she is perfectly fine. She opens up about Ty's death and says that even though it's been 3 years, she is not ready to move on to be with anyone yet. So, she and Finn are over. Amy even encourages Christy to talk to Finn and assures her that she and Finn will make it work. The final storyline of the episode was Lo and Peter's. Lou threw a dinner party for Rick and Carl, but Carl couldn't come. Lou and Peter started to fight about their parenting styles during the party. Peter accused Lou of being a helicopter parent, meaning she doesn't let her children figure out things on their own. This was, in a way, a bit true, because in the episode, Georgie called and told Lou that she was pulling out of a race that was really important to her because her horse had health problems. Instead of letting Georgie deal with her issues in her own way, Lou called Quinn behind George's back and interrogated him about what really happened. This angered Peter a lot, and he said she should leave the kids alone sometimes. Lou also got angry when Peter said this, and she, in turn, said that Peter was never here to parent his children, so Lo had to do all the parenting. After a long fight and with Rick's help, they both realized their mistakes and admitted their wrongs. Peter said he would be here more to be with his family, and Lou said she would no longer interfere in her daughters' lives. So, they made up in the end. What did you think about this episode? Did you like how Finn's storyline ended? Tell us what you feel in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and share this video, and subscribe to our channel for more videos. See you soon!